Okay guys, this 2018 Honda Accord. It has 81 on it and it had a condition report of 4.3, I believe. So we're gonna go over this vehicle right quick and see what's going on. First of all, they have a custom stripe on this. This green and all this part is custom. And we'll go over the back tag on it as well so you can see. And they also put like this dynamic type lip thing going on here, which is cool. All right, so what we're checking for right now, we already knew the front bumper had a couple dings and chips. That's totally normal, so we'll check it out. Let's see what's going on. Looks like a little ripple that from sun, or maybe not. It's just like that. Okay, yeah, that's actually the style of it. It looks like that's nothing. All right, let's surf this car first. So let's start with the driver fender. And what I'm looking for, guys, is any dings or scratches. Now, I tell all my clients, because a condition report is done by a human, you know, and a computer, you got to give a little, there has to be a little buffer in there for little things. So I see a little chip here, as you can see, compared to my fingernail. All right, and this looks like, oh, that came right off. So this little chip with a little touch up, let's see if you can get in there. You can see how small that is. The car is dirty. All right, let's move to the driver's door. What I'm doing is surfing at an angle so I can see if there's any dings, any scratches. And that driver's door looks beautiful. Passenger door has a little touch up right here, as you can see. Compared to my nail, that's nothing. That's a little touch up. And let's see right here. You got a very, let's see if this is in the paint. I think that can be buffed out. It's a little scratch right there. I think that can be buffed out. Let's see here. It's dirty, so it's standing out a little bit more. But you got a little scratch there if you compare it to my nail or my finger. Let's see here. You can see how small that is. I mean, listen, every used car is going to have something. There's just no getting around that. If the car's seen road life, it's gonna have something. But what I'm looking for, this car has none of. This is beautiful all the way down. It looks wonderful. Now we're gonna hit this rear bumper. Oh, and actually this pinstripe again, as you can see, they had something going on where they customized it. This could easily be taken off. Let's see here. Looks like the spoiler part right here, very hard to see. It looks like the spoiler maybe has paint fade. I don't know if that could be buffed out or not, but this is just the spoiler part, which would make sense because it came from Palm Beach, sun beating down on the plastic. This is a different coating than the rest of the car. So that's minor. You can barely see it. Those lights look wonderful. Now, we were told it had heat cracks in it, and you can see that it does, but it's so minor, it makes no sense. And what people don't know, you can replace that for $50. Totally not worth it. The car, it looks beautiful. There goes another little custom thing. They have some domino thing going on. Now on the condition report, we seen this. It's a little ding right there, or should I say that? Yeah, it's a ding with a little touch up and a scratch that they touched up. And what they did when they touched it up, they didn't actually they used white, but this is like a Blizzard pearl. So with a good touch-up paint, you can just tap that up and it'd be great, good to go. So that's very minor. I could get a bumper painted for 200 bucks, or this paint actually, this is probably 250 for this paint because this is a 3-step paint. But this is minor. I mean, you can barely see. You got to be looking for stuff like that. Same thing with this light, as reported in the condition report. But as you can see, there's no cracks. It's just heat spider cracks right there, which are nothing. All right, this is the right side of the bumper. That will buff out. Just got a little touch up right there. This will easily buff out. All right, we got a little touch up right here as well. Let's see if you can see that compared to my nail. I mean, this is all minor stuff, you see? They touched it up. Okay, let's look at this quarter panel. Looks great. Passenger rear door. I'm surfing down at an angle. That looks wonderful. Let's see here from this side. This is the passenger fender down. I see the smallest little ding right here. I mean, it is so tiny. I would never even touch that. And you have to surf the car to see it. Now let's look at the hood. Got a little touch up right here. As you can see, everything I'm showing is smaller than my fingernail. Little touch ups. A little right here. You know, thank God that they cared enough to even do this, to touch it up. It lets you know, again, with the rest of the condition of the vehicle, that they actually took care of the car. So what I want to do is surf this hood real quick to make sure there's no hail. Most recently I purchased a car and I did find some very, very light hail on it. It was very hard to see, but I had a guy that was able to take that out. You can see him on my YouTube channel. All right, so these headlights, those are cool. Yeah, this is a nice ride. And guys, I'm not, again, I say this in all my videos, I'm not surprised that it's nice. I mean, I have a condition report to go by, many pictures and all that good stuff. Plus, I know who to buy from and how to buy. But I'm happy that it's, you know, it is what it is, right? So we're gonna go over the rims. Got a very small little down there. Rest of that rim looks wonderful. Okay. Now the car is dirty. These rims look good. This rim looks wonderful as well. All right. That looks great. Look at that. It's wonderful. I mean, I seen a little spot on one rim. All right, let's take it inside now. All right, so this carpet, when I saw it in the pictures, I thought that was sand, but it's actually like somebody spilled some glitter or something on there. Oh, so look, you got WeatherTech. Nice. But let's talk about these seats right quick. Look at how great these seats look. Now, we knew this headrest over here needed to be replaced. Not a problem. But look at the seat itself. Let me turn the camera. Beautiful, just like the pictures. Now, it's got the wood grain. Got a little something here on the dash. I don't want to peel it off. I don't know what it was. But that's minor. It looks like it will come right off. I'll leave it up to the detail guys to do that. Okay, the steering wheel. You know, I look for all that stuff to make sure the buttons aren't faded. Steering wheel's nice. Look at this. Very nice. All right, this door looks great. Got some air freshener stuff going on in there. The wood is really nice. The door itself is nice. Look at this, even the door jambs look great. Okay, that rear door. Guys, this is top of the line. I mean, you know, to buy cars like this is the type of car that everybody wants. Super clean. I mean, look at it. And when you buy cars this clean, most of the time, they took care of it. This is beautiful. You can see the back seat doesn't have shoe marks going on like somebody was back here, so I doubt whoever owned this car had kids. Let me see one other thing real quick. Saw a little dirt right here. Yeah, that'll buff out. I mean, this is spotless. This is incredible. All right, again, not surprised, just happy. This door looks good. Again, they had the little fashion mats in there. They got weather. Look, these WeatherTech mats right here, this is not cheap. And they have them on both sides and in the front. Back seat is beautiful. The back of the seat is nice. And of course, the driver's seat, look at that. It does not get better than that. It does not, unless the car was never driven. Headliner looks wonderful. There's no smells in the car. Everything works, the functionality of everything. Again, those buttons. Guys, this is just a beautiful car. And this is a 4.3 condition report. All right, so I did see this ding right here where they had to touch up. There's a ding right here. I got a guy that can get that out, but who would want to, honestly? It's so small. It looks like on this part, it looks like the sun had burnt it up a little bit, but I'll tell you what most people do on this type of cool stuff. Basically, you could just repaint it yourself if anybody ever wanted to do that. Or you could switch this out because this is obviously part of the cool kit it got going on. But this is easy. This would take somebody 20 minutes to paint. But it looks like it's sunburned. Which again, the car's from Palm Beach. Yeah, it's the same thing on this side. You can see that. So it's either like I'm thinking either it's part of the cool kit and they did it themselves, or it's sunburned. But regardless, this can be changed for very cheap, or it could be painted for very cheap, you know? So that's not a problem. I mean, the main thing is it's beautiful. So we already knew that the vehicle had some chips right here on the front bumper. Again, that is normal, but the condition report did tell us that. I totally wouldn't touch anything on the car. Got a little chip right there. Yeah. And that is it, guys. All right, actually, one more thing. Let's surf this hood real quick, or this roof, should I say. It is dirty. It looks good. All right, guys, that is it. That's a 2018 Honda, the hell. A Honda Accord. I need to say it 30 times right now.